Hello, Kui Haha. First viewer. How are you today? Hello, Nga Trang. Hello, Captain. Hello, Call Me B. Hello, everyone. My name is Teacher Alex, and I am the director of the IELTS Hackers program. And today I'm here just to help you guys speak English. So, thank you, Si Rang. I'm good looking today. Yes, thank you so much. So, yeah, I've developed this IELTS Hackers program. And the goal of this program is to help Vietnamese adult students get better at English and hit their target on the IELTS test. So it's a program that we've been writing over the past year. We'll be launching it soon. So now we're just on TikTok doing speaking practice with people, spreading the word. I have some IELTS questions here. So if you want to join the live stream, you can request and you can come on the live stream and you can answer an IELTS question and I will give you some feedback. So anybody who wants to join, just request and you can join the live stream. Hello Bella, thanks for joining us. Hope you're having a good evening. Anh cơm chưa? Thai anh rồi, Thai anh cơm bò kimchi. So, hello Kim Young. When is your program ready? So we've written a book and we are now developing an app. So we're hoping to launch this in the next few weeks. The app is under development. We're looking to publish our book and getting all the steps in order. So hopefully very soon in the next few weeks, we'll be launching this program. So just a little bit about myself. My name is Alex. I am 35 years old. I am from America, Chicago, in fact. And now I live in Cần Thơ. So I've lived in Cần Thơ for over 10 years now. I have a family here and yeah, this is my home. So I was teaching English for a long time and I've been so privileged to lead this project, this IELTS Hackers program. And yes, we have a book, Sirang. We have an app in development, and on our app, you will be able to do a live class once per week to, review everything you've learned and practice. So, yes, Peter, I do have a Vietnamese wife. Her name is Hồng Nhung, and I have 3 baby girls, 3 daughters, Minh Vi, Minh Anh, and Minh Hy. So yeah, I've been teaching a long time and there's just such a big demand in Vietnam to learn English, and I've felt so happy to be here and help Vietnamese students improve their English. It's difficult. I think most of you guys know learning English is difficult. So what we've done with IELTS Hackers is we've made a curriculum that I believe will help Vietnamese students much more than other programs out there, other books out there, other apps, because we've written it for Vietnamese students. So we have lessons about Vietnamese culture. We have lessons about Vietnamese áo dài, Vietnamese food, bánh mì, bún bò Huế, many different types of foods. So this is the beginner course that we'll be launching first. And it really helps to, learn about things that are relevant to you, that you're familiar with. That really helps get the gears in motion and it helps the learning process. So that was really our goal, is to make a program that is really tailored to Vietnamese students, okay? Oh, why are you so handsome? Oh, come on, yeah. I've lived in Vietnam for over 10 years now. Long time. 10 năm rồi. 10 years. So, yeah, it's been great. I love it here. I love the food. I love the hot weather. I love the people. So, yeah, sure. Do you have a girlfriend? No, I have a wife. Yes, no girlfriends anymore. Hello, Tin. All right, we have a guest. Bella. Bella,
Hi, hello, teacher.
how are you today?
I'm doing great, thank you. How about you?
Great. Would you like a part 1, part 2, or part 3 question?
I don't maybe part one,
Part
please.
1? Okay. So, Bella, do you like singing?
Definitely yes. Singing helps me to unwind and relax. Sometimes I also enjoy do singing with my friends to connect with each other. Yeah.
Very good. Have you ever learned how to sing?
Not really, because maybe when I was born, I knew how to sing. Maybe because of the ability to sing. Yeah, I guess. So I don't need to learn much. Yeah.
Do you think singing brings happiness to people?
Definitely yes. Singing help us to connect each other, unwind and relax. In addition, especially in Vietnam, we usually sing in a wedding or in our party to connect each other, and it helps us to like express ourselves sometimes and yeah, yeah.
Good. Very good, Bella. High five to you. Good job. Yeah, good answers. Very confident. You had some good verbs in there. Unwind after a long day. Very good part 1 answers. So, part 1's not that difficult. You can give short answers. You did that. No real issues there. I mean, I have no real feedback because those are quite easy questions and you nailed it. So, excellent job, Bella. Thank you.
Thank you. And how about part two and part three? Like, do you have any tips for us? Yeah.
Sure, absolutely. So for part 2, we call this the individual long turn, right? This is when you speak for up to 2 minutes about a topic from your life, okay? A memory, a gift you got, somebody in your family. So it'll be about you and your life, and you have to try to speak for up to 2 minutes. Part 3 is a little different. We call this the discussion. So these are more abstract topics. What are your ideas or opinions about certain topics in the world? So you really, for part 2, you have to demonstrate your fluency. That's your ability to speak at length and really tell a story. So, all people are kind of like natural storytellers, right? We all have some better than others, but we all have this ability to tell a story. So that's what you want to think about when you're doing part 2, is you want to tell a story. So that's part 2. And then part 3, you want to give an opinion, support your opinion, give examples, right? And try to express your opinion and give, a longer answer, right? Part 1, short answers. Part 3, you want to expand and really demonstrate your English. So part 1 is more like a formality. It's not that hard. You just got to get through it, give basic, simple answers. But then part 2 and part 3, you really want to demonstrate your English. You want to perform. And that doesn't mean you have to use like super advanced vocabulary for everything, but you want to really demonstrate your grammar, your vocab, your fluency, and your pronunciation. And that really goes into, intonation and your rhythm of speaking. So part 2 and part 3, you really want to, show what you have. Show the English, the maximum English that you have.
Yeah.
Okay, Bella, thank you.
Thank you so much, teacher. Hope you have a nice day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So I saw some comments in there about some tips for speaking, okay? So number 1, practice. Many students in Vietnam are learning a lot of the vocab and they're learning grammar in books and in class. And that's good. That's a good thing. But you also need that free practice where you're practicing without worrying about the mistakes. It's like playing a sport, okay? You can learn how to play a sport in a book. You can learn the rules, the positions, the strategies, but you will never become good at football unless you go out to the field with your friends, you make the mistakes, you get dirty, and you play. And that's how you really get good. So you need to practice. You can practice alone. You can practice in front of the mirror. You can practice on TikTok. You can practice with friends. You can practice with your teacher. So it needs to be like 50-50, right? You need to spend that book self-study time building your vocab, building your grammar, reviewing your vocab and grammar, and then 50% you need to be out there practicing, and you will improve. If you follow that structure, you will get better at speaking. And the thing I see so often in Vietnam is many students will come to me and they have a lot of difficulty speaking, right? They're very shy, and it almost seems like they don't know any English. But then I give them the opportunity to practice freely, without judging them, without, putting them down about their English. And very soon, all the English that was in their head just kind of pops out, and they improve their speaking very quickly. So all that self-study, it is good, but it's time to let it out. You have to produce the language. Speaking is a productive skill, so you have to be productive. You have to practice. You have to receive the feedback about your speaking, your mistakes, correct them, and then practice some more. Okay? Very good. Let's bring some more people. How about, okay, I'm JC. Xin chào.
Okay. Thì bây giờ mọi người cho thầy câu đầu tiên, đúng không? Về danh tính của cô này. Ok. Bây giờ mình sẽ tạo ra một cái câu chuyện, nhưng mà mình cố gắng là làm câu chuyện nó lành mạnh, nó liền mạch.
Hello, can you speak English, please? Hello. Okay, we're gonna remove him. Sorry, JC. We only speak English here. Okay, how about Kim Ansen?
Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm good. And you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Yes.
Would you like a part 1, part 2, or part 3 answer or question?
Pass one, please.
Part 1, are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Kim An, where is your hometown?
I'm from Lâm Đồng province.
Okay.
Do you know Lâm Đồng?
No, I don't. Where is that?
Do you know Đà Lạt city?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Okay.
My house, from my house to Đà Lạt city about 70 kilometers.
Okay, I see. Great. What do you like about your hometown?
I think the weather is cool. It's very nice, and I like the weather here.
Good.
Yes.
Is it a good place for young people?
Sorry.
Is it a good place for young people?
Good place for young people. I think it's not good for young and old people. Old people.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there anything you dislike about it?
It's rain. It's rain a lot of.
Okay, good. Very good, Kim An. High five to you. Excellent.
High
Good
five.
job.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Good English, very basic answers, and that's okay. You understood all of the questions. That's really great. And you gave simple answers. So you really did well. Just to improve, practice more speaking a little bit longer, just not so long, but maybe one or two more sentences. Work on building your vocabulary. So, for example, you said the weather is very nice. That's okay. But if you want to, expand, you could say the weather is very cool. It's very nice. It's very comfortable.
Yes.
Different adjectives to describe the weather, right? And just kind of demonstrate your English. And then the last thing, I like it a lot of. That's not the correct grammar, right? I like it a lot is the correct grammar. So great job, Kim An. Keep practicing. You're very confident. I think that if you practice more and you build your vocabulary, you will get much better at English very quickly.
Oh, thank you so much. And I have a question for you.
Sure.
Yes, where are you from?
I'm from America. I'm from Chicago in America.
And now, where do you live?
I live in Cần Thơ, Vietnam.
Oh, good. And thank you so much.
My pleasure, Kim An. Good luck to you. High five to you. Bye-bye.
Yes, high five and bye-bye. Good luck to you.
Okay, so we have a question about improving listening. I hear this question a lot, and I have usually the same answer. So I'm going to say it again. Many people in Vietnam, they think that they have a problem with listening skills. Okay, so the three main types of listening skills that they test on the IELTS are listening for gist. This is listening for the main idea. Listening for detail. This is listening for specific information. And listening for overall comprehension. Now, yes, we need to work on those skills. However, many students are not ready for that yet. They haven't built their vocabulary large enough to understand any of the words or a very low percentage of the words that they hear. So it's very simple. Most people who have trouble with listening and reading have not built their vocabulary enough. Because if you can't understand most of the words, it doesn't really matter what your skills are. All the listening will just be like blah, 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 right? It'll be like gibberish to you. You won't understand it. So once you understand about 70 to 80% of any kind of listening sample or reading sample too, then your overall vocabulary is good enough that you should start focusing on those exam skills. Listening for gist, listening for detail, and listening for comprehension. Okay, but most people, they think, oh, I need to get better at listening skills. But the truth is, it's very simple. you haven't built your vocabulary good enough that you can understand a majority of the words in that sample. Okay? So please remember that. And if you can't understand 70 to 80% of any given listening or reading sample, then you need to go back a little bit and start building your vocab and grammar more. Okay? Do you want to go to Cà Mau? Yes, I do. You know, it's funny. I was in Ho Chi Minh once. This was about a month ago. And I needed a bus back to Cần Thơ. And I went to the Bến Xe Minh Thai, you know, the big bus station in Ho Chi Minh City. I think it's Bến Xe Minh Thai, right? And I said, I need a bus to Cần Thơ now. Well, they put me on a bus to Cà Mau, and I fell asleep. And when I woke up, I was halfway to Cà Mau. So I had to say, stop the bus. And I got off the bus in the dark, and I had to find a xe ôm to take me like 1 hour back to Cần Thơ. It was very funny. All right, let's pour you. All right, we have some questions, but let's first add somebody else in here. How about Juno Shop?
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Juno Shop. How are you today?
Yes, I feel good today. Then now I live in Ho Chi Minh City, so the weather is raining. So I feel so cool because I love rain so much.
That's right. Yeah, here too in Cần Thơ, it's raining.
Oh yeah.
And the weather is very nice now, huh? Very cool and comfortable.
Yes, I think Cần Thơ is a famous place to visit.
It is, yeah. I see a lot of foreigners here traveling, and it's really nice because you still get a lot of that traditional culture here. Although it is a big city and there are lots of things to do, it's still very traditional, and you can get that taste of Vietnamese culture here.
Yeah. Oh, teacher, I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
Yeah. How do you feel about Vietnamese people?
Sure. Yeah, I get this question almost every time, and I'm happy to answer. So I really feel very lucky to come here and learn from and interact with Vietnamese people. There's something very special. There's something that you can feel, and it's a little bit hard to describe, but you know, I'm American, so I came from my own culture, right? But when I came here, I noticed a very different culture, and it hit me very hard.
Yeah.
And whenever I think about Vietnamese people, I think about strength. I think about resiliency. I think about community. I think about family. I think about staying true to your identity and helping each other, you know?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I've learned a lot about them, and like I said, it's kind of difficult to describe. It's more like a feeling I get when I meet them and I get to know them. I think it's very special, and it's great because when you teach a Vietnamese person English, it helps Vietnamese people with more opportunities, but it also helps the world because it exposes Vietnamese people to the world, and Vietnamese people can travel and go abroad, and they can spread their influence. So, you know, I'm very lucky to be here. I've learned a lot from Vietnamese people. I think there's something very special about their culture and their sense of, you know, family and dedication and honor to themselves, their family, and their ancestors. You know, that's one of the most special things is the remembering and honoring of ancestors who have passed. I think that's really great, and I feel privileged to be here.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. Yeah,
Thank you, Juno Shop. See you again.
Yeah, I feel when I heard something from you. Yeah, so
Great.
I feel proud about my country. Yeah.
Okay.
I because when I learn English, I want to the community with everyone, not just in Vietnam, but
Good.
to another country in the world, just to understand their culture or I don't know how to say, but
I understand. I understand. Yeah, great. Well, good luck to you, Juno Shop.
Yeah.
Keep studying, keep practicing. Great English, and we'll see you again. Okay.
Yes, thank you. Goodbye.
Bye bye. All right. So let's bring somebody else on here. Hello. Can you hear me? Oh no. Okay. How about me? Hello, me.
Hi,
How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Would you like a part 1, part 2, or part 3?
Part
Question.
one. Part one, please.
Are you sure? I think your English is quite good. Why don't you be brave today and you can take a part 2 or 3?
It depends on you, but actually, I am having dinner, so I just, I just see you
Okay.
and want to take part in this live stream and talk with you a little bit, no matter
Okay.
it's related to IELTS or not.
Okay, sure. We can just have a little chat. Do you have any questions for me?
Can you share me a tip? Because normally when I speak English, so I forgot to pronounce the ending sounds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you
That
share?
is a very common issue among Vietnamese students. In Vietnamese, you guys don't really have ending sounds, so English can be a challenge, but I think your pronunciation is quite good. To improve pronunciation, one of the most effective things to do, in my opinion, is to practice minimal pairs. So minimal pairs are two words that are the same except for one sound. For example, sheep, ship, right? The E and the I sound are different. So you practice those, and you can do games with this. And then if you do this a lot, you will get better at pronunciation. And there are minimal pairs with different ending sounds, right? So let me find some here.
Yes.
Okay, so one of the most common issues is the t and d sound for Vietnamese students. For example, hat and had.
Yep.
Okay, so you practice hat, had.
Yeah. I see.
Another one could be bat, bad, bat, bad. Okay? So these are minimal pairs. You guys can go on Google and just type in minimal pairs, and you can practice those. and you will get better at pronunciation of ending sounds. Okay?
Thank you for your advice.
No problem.
Yeah. So we can. Do you have any question for a person who is living in Ho Chi Minh City? Actually, I am living in Ho Chi Minh City now. So
What do you think? Where are you from? What's your hometown?
My hometown from the Highland.
Okay. And what do you think about living in Ho Chi Minh City?
This is really exciting, but really messy.
I know, yeah. I've lived there for about 6 months, and it's difficult sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. So now, where are you living now?
I live in Kanta.
Yeah, it's nice, right? Not busy like Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah, yeah. It can get a little busy around rush hour, but it doesn't compare to Ho Chi Minh City. It's much more chill. It's much more relaxed. So yeah, I prefer living here, but you know, there's drawbacks to everywhere. It can be a little bit boring sometimes here in Kanta. So I do come to Ho Chi Minh City quite often for work, and it is nice to visit there. There's an energy there, you know. There's a hustle and bustle, and there's live music at night, and there's things to do. There's shops. You know, I'm very big. I'm almost 2 meters tall. Wow. So getting clothes in Kanta for me is quite impossible. So I have to go to Ho Chi Minh to get some things that I need. So yeah, there are, you know, benefits and drawbacks to everywhere, huh? Yeah, drinking beer. They drink a lot of beer here in Kanta too, Frank.
Yeah.
Everybody loves nhậu in Kanta.
Yeah. So if you told you cannot buy the clothes to you, you can go to the tailor.
I do. I did. This shirt was tailored here. Yeah, I have to do that. So yeah. But that takes a while. Sometimes, you know, you want to go shopping. Yes. You want to go out to the shops. Yeah. You want to walk around and get a latte and pick out some clothes on the spot. So I can't really do that here. I have to go to a tailor. I have to get measured. I have to wait a few days, you know, so I do miss that.
How long have you been in Vietnam?
Almost about 10 years.
Wow, it's a long time.
Yeah, Lao Wa Roy.
So, which place you have been live here?
I've been most places. However, I have not been to the north of Vietnam. I have been all around the south. I have been to the highlands. I've been to many of the, you know, beach cities, but I haven't really been north of like Vinh or Ha Long Bay. I have not been that far. So mostly around central and southern Vietnam.
Yeah, you mentioned you was been in Highland, right? So
yeah,
which city
everywhere. I was in, you know, Dalat and Dak Lak and up, you know, all around Dak Lak province, and then you know, what's that place with the cave? The famous place where they filmed the King Kong movie and the famous Sung Yum Cave. Mm-hmm. What's that city?
I guess Gia Lai, right? Kon Tum?
No, yeah, Kon Tum. I've been there. No, it's the famous place where they filmed the King Kong movie. Yeah, it's Wangbun. But what is the city? I forgot. Oh, God.
Đồng Hới?
No, not Dom Hoi. It's got the
I know the cave. I know the
yeah.
cave. Phong Nha Kẻ Bàng, right?
Say again?
Phong Nha Kẻ Bàng in
Phong
Quảng
Nha,
Bình.
that's it.
Yeah.
Phong Nha. Yeah, that's it.
The cave in the center of Vietnam.
That's right. Yeah. I've been all around Wangman, and that was really exciting. So yeah.
I see. So what do you think about the Highland, like Dak Lak or Dalat? What do you think about these places?
They're great. They're very different than, you know, many places in Vietnam. You know, the culture there, when I was walking around looking at people and seeing how they lived, you know, up in the highlands, I was really surprised. You know, it just seemed very different than other places.
Yeah, because I live there, so I want to mention to you that the food there is really fresh and delicious compared with another big city. Yeah, and in the highland they can grow a lot of fruit tree. You know fruit. Like in
Yes.
Dalat they have strawberry. In Daklak they have durian.
Sure, sure.
So a
Okay,
lot of
great.
things there.
Well, thank you, Me. We're going to let somebody else join now. It was really great to talk with you. I hope you can join us again, okay?
Yeah, thank you so much for.
Enjoy your dinner.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, guys, we're going to end this live stream today. Thank you so much for joining. I'll do another one this week. Have a great evening and a great week. I wish you the best with all of your studying. So thank you, everyone. See you again. Bye-bye.